Hey guys, welcome back to markdillon.com, or if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. So, about I don't know, a week or two ago, I did a post about Truvada. As you know, I've started taking it. I've been taking it for a couple months now. No side effects. It's worked great for me. I'm still healthy, enjoying life, and all that good stuff. Um, None of the side effects, no stomach troubles, no nothing really. Although some people have reported headaches, stomach trouble, things like that. But after that post, I got several emails, most of which agreed with what I said and were very supportive, but a few that disagreed respectfully, and then of course you get a few trolls. Anyway, one of the things that a few of the dissenters sent me was a link to an article where the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, is not agreeing with Truvada because they say that gay men are unlikely to adhere to the once-a-day regimen you have to stick to for Truvada to be effective. Now, that is oh my God, such a silly argument. Because let me tell you, when you don't adhere to using a condom every time, 100% of the time the condom is not effective. Gay men are not sticking to using condoms 100% of the time, so that logic is completely flawed. Listen, whether you use a condom or whether you take this little blue miracle pill, when you follow the directions, you use it as directed or you take it as directed. Both of them are overwhelmingly effective in stopping the transmission of HIV. Now, the benefits to using a condom are that, of course, there's no possibility of medical side effects, and that it will prevent other STDs as far as anal sex. Now, but if you're not using condoms for oral, you're like you have the risk of getting gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, herpes. So unless you're using the condom for every single aspect of sex, you're still at risk for the other STDs. So if we're talking strictly HIV prevention, uh, when taken as directed, as prescribed by your doctor, Truvada is an incredibly effective way to protect yourself from HIV. Now, when you use a condom as directed and you use it every single time, it is an incredibly effective way to protect yourself from HIV. Now, the interesting thing is, proponents of Truvada are not attacking condom usage. Nobody's going around bad mouthing people for using condoms or trying to slut shame them or anything like that. So, it's always so interesting to me when I get emails from people who are on Truvada and they say, they're scared to tell their friends about it because they don't want to get made fun of, they don't want to be slut shamed. And I think to myself, come on, people, what is wrong? First of all, you should not give a shit about what anybody else thinks as far as what you're doing to protect yourself other than you and your doctor. If your medical professional, your healthcare provider thinks that this little pill is right for you, that's the only other person's opinion you need to be worried about. Now, as far as this whole thing of slut shaming, let me tell you, there are some trolls out there who all the STD protection they need is in their personality because nobody wants to be near them. Nevertheless, fuck them. So let me tell you, some of you assholes who are going around mocking people, making people feel bad, trying to slut shame them, whatever you want to call it, I suggest you take up residence under a bridge because that's exactly where you belong. Now, organizations like the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, really, I mean, they've done a lot of good work. The cause is very noble. They're by no means trolls. They are what I would call respectful. Uh, they have a respectful voice of discontent, and that's fine. That's perfectly normal and very healthy in society to have people who have reasonable alternative views. But the logic of saying that this is not a good precaution to protect yourself from HIV because you may not take the pill every day is really flawed because let me tell you, gay men are not using condoms every single time they have sex either. And it would also be very interesting to see what the effectiveness of Truvada is if you miss a dose, if you miss a day. Because I can tell you, if you miss using a condom, it's 100% not effective. So, that's just some food for thought. Um, but what stuck out the most to me in a lot of the emails that I read from people who are taking Truvada or thinking of taking Truvada was how concerned they were about other people's opinions. Guys, come on, get it together. You live your life in the manner that you feel is best for you, as long as you're not harming anybody. Don't go through life worried about pleasing other people or what other people will think of you. You will spend a lifetime worried about what people think. If you don't hurt anybody, you take care of yourself. You help people where you can, when you can. You add more to the world than you take from it. That's a life well lived. As far as the trolls who are looking for any single reason they can to badmouth somebody, knock them down, the hell with them. Who cares? Like I said, they have all the STD protection they need in their personality. By the way, let me tell you, in addition to taking your Truvada, take your daily dose of Truvada because you're going to need it. Um, you know, and the way you do that is you condition yourself to say, listen, 9 times out of 10, the opinion of other people doesn't really matter. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm living a happy, fulfilling life, and I help other people. If somebody has a problem with me as far as anything else, they can go straight to hell. So, guys, that's what I would advise you to do. Don't send me these crazy emails worried about not wanting to take Truvada because you're concerned what your friends or your possible sexual partners are going to think. If it's right for you, based on your own research and your own due diligence and what your doctor has to say, do it. But let me tell you, I have no problem with somebody using a condom or using Truvada. They're both great ways to protect yourself. I do have a problem with the trolls who want to badmouth somebody for using something that is proven to be effective when taken as directed. So there you go, guys. That's just my opinion. If you're thinking about taking Truvada, make sure you talk to your doctor and make sure you do your own research. But certainly don't let the trolls out there be your source of information. Anyway, have a good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in.